welcome today. We got Kyle and Liam from Brand of Sacrifice. Guys, how you doing? How's everything
Pretty
been?
good, man. How are
Yeah?
you?
No, I'm doing good.
Yeah, very well.
Living. Just moved like a week and a half ago back to Dallas. So we're all pretty much settled in, just waiting for a couch to get here in like a week. So it's nice. It's nice to be back. Needed moved to Austin for a couple years and got over it.
hmm
Plus, the girlfriend got a nice, good job up here at the hospital, so it just made sense to move up here.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. So,
Congratulations to her.
thank you. I'll let her know. How's everyone doing today? Look at this. Benny, Nick, Cal, everyone's in the fucking house.
We got Devils, Red Wings fan.
He is the biggest sports fan I think I know. He is the guy in my Discord.
Bold statement.
Yeah, it might be. It definitely might be. Dude, congrats on the new record, Lifeblood. It's crazy. It charted really fucking well. I mean, you sold a lot of copies for an independent metal band. Millions. I think what did it do? Like 1.5 million copies sold worldwide?
Yeah, that was just the first week.
So you're just fucking rich right now.
You could say that.
You get paid out yet? Brand is rich. No, but that's great. I mean, did you guys expect it to chart like it did? Or were you kind of like...
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think we didn't, we expected to maybe grow a little bit from God hand, but
not as much.
We had some goals set, but we didn't expect the numbers that we ended up with. So
yeah,
we're really thankful and humbled by that. And we're super excited for the future.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is, I think once you guys start to get back on the road, I think it's going to be crazy, especially now that we've had all this time off, from touring. I feel like obviously so many people are like itching to go to shows. So I think it's going to be like prime right now, especially since this record just like completely took off for you guys. I think your guys' shows are going to be absolutely insane. I think for anyone in general, I feel like a lot of shows are just going to do really fucking well.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we're going to see a lot of tours, especially like smaller tours that we know like how much those, how many people those bands draw. I feel like they're going to do way more than what they're used to.
Mm-hmm.
Just because people are anxious and want to go to fucking shows.
Deprived. People are deprived, man.
Yeah, man. I am too. I mean, before, I took it for granted, I guess, as I got older. But I'm just like, shit, dude. I'm ready to go to like a few shows a week, handful of shows a week, maybe. Maybe I can do that.
Stand at the back with your arms crossed.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not 34, bro. I ain't getting that pit. I ain't trying to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go to the hospital. I feel like it's just gonna be way fucking crazier now. I don't know what to expect. I feel like I'm definitely gonna cry at the first show though.
I think a lot of people will be out of Mosh retirement.
Oh, I think
this.
100%.
There's gonna be a lot of people coming out of Mosh retirement,
myself included.
Right? I mean, who the fuck knows what's gonna happen? Oh my god, I still have that. Hold on 1 second. I had Jordan from Distant Tomb on here the other day, and I had just a notification go off saying buy Distant Tomb merch. I mean, you should go buy Distant Tomb merch, but I forgot to delete that one.
Buy it.
Not Brand of Sacrifice. I'm kidding. Where is that one?
I think there
a lot
of muscles will be pulled though.
Yeah. I feel that's the ER in that town, that city is gonna get packed that night. There we go, I deleted it. It's gonna be a wild one. But shit, man, I'm stoked to jam the record again. Obviously I heard it before it came out and I fucking loved it. And I love the guest vocalists you got on this record. I mean, Frankie from Amur, you got Ben from Shadow of Intent, Eric from I Prevail, Jamie Graham from Visceral. I was about to say Visceral Disgorge. He's also the owner of Unique Leader Records, and Tyler from fucking Traders, man. I mean, that's a sick lineup of guest vocalists.
Yeah,
it's dope.
We tried to have people from different sects of metal.
You did a good job doing that, especially like Eric from I Prevail. I didn't expect that one.
Yeah. Many people don't know this, but he's actually a huge extreme metal fan.
Really?
Eric from Hypervale, and a vinyl collector at that.
Whoa. No shit. I had no
So,
clue. That's crazy. How did you get introduced to him? Just real quick before we get into it.
Actually, when we were on Summer Slaughter, he
Mhm.
had made a post about having someone pick up some Boss merch at our show when we were in Michigan.
Yeah. No
at the
shit.
time, and he was able to get a hoodie from us. We didn't know on the back end, but he wore the hoodie in one of their promos,
No
and we
fucking
just
lie, man.
sort of started a dialogue from there, and
Mm-hmm.
just asked him to be on the record, and he was totally down to do it. And I think he absolutely slayed the part.
Oh, he did, man.
Definitely adapted to the deathcore style, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, he really did. I mean, I feel like a lot of people probably did not expect this, Eric from Hypervale to be on a record like this,
Mm-hmm.
So that's rad that you got him and that he's a fan. Had no fucking idea he was like a fan of like extreme metal. Oh shit, let's get into it. We'll go start with the the opening track, Dawn, and then we'll just go right into fucking Demon King with it.
Yeah, fair.
Makes the most sense. Fuck yeah. Such a sick opener.
Had to bring out my inner Randy Blythe at that one part.
Yes, you could tell you did. Let's go into Demonize. Demon King, Demonize. I'm over here losing it. We'll play the music video. There we go.
Every day
fucking part. There it is, fucking Demon King. So what? That was the first single you guys released, right? Was it Demon King?
Yeah, that
Am
was
I
the
right?
single.
Yes, sir.
Hold on one second. I'm giving Rob over here your guys' Rising merch store link. There you go, Rob.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're fine. I guess what went behind who shot this video, by the way? Because this is a really good fucking like performance music video.
It was Joey Durango. He's done a bunch of videos for Lorna Shore.
Yeah, the name
Traders.
sounds familiar.
He's got a lot under his belt. He's a really great videographer, and he's actually trying to get into. I think he should be doing some short films and eventually some movies. He's great at what he does. He also did the animal video as well.
Oh, he did the animal one as well? Shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't
we did those back to back.
Oh, same day or 2 days?
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah, it was definitely rough, but we got it done.
That's always fucking rough. Where were they shot? Where was the locations at?
So that one was in Philly, downtown Philly.
Oh, okay.
In like an old 1900s warehouse with a sketchy lift that we had to go up. That was covered in oil, and we were like slipping. Yeah, it was crazy.
It was like the first elevator ever made, probably in history.
I don't know how it was
so
certified. Old. It was.
Did you had to put all the equipment in there as well?
Yeah, we had to put the equipment on there, and it's like fully open lift, like one of those old school like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, dude. I don't know if you guys did you ever play at the Masquerade in the After Image, the old Masquerade?
No, not the old Masquerade.
Dude,
no.
the elevator there was like outdoors, and it was just like a lift. It was so that's why I'm like kind of it was. I remember the first time I was there. I think I was there. Yeah, I was there with This of the Apocalypse, and I remember we pulled up and like we saw like the bands like loading their stuff into it, and I was like, wait, what's happening? What is that? And like me and the guys, like the guys in This of the Apocalypse had no idea either. So we're just standing there watching that these bands put their equipment in it, and it's just going up, and we're like, no fucking way, dude. No way. We're gonna just bring everything up the stairs. Like, no way. And we just ended up using it, but it was like very scary just to watch all of this equipment go up this like very makeshift elevator. But so why was it covered in oil? Was it like grease?
I think it was leaking.
Oh, okay.
The motor or something was leaking.
Yeah.
So they had like a piece of cardboard on the ground to stop people from slipping, but then that got covered in oil and started moving around as well. So you're trying to like make sure you don't slip. And I hate heights, so I'm like freaking out going up and down that. Even the stairs were kind of sketchy in that place too.
It's just an old ass building.
Yeah, super old building, but it looks really cool. The natural sunlight, I think.
Oh yeah, I love the colors and everything.
It's not something you see too typically with a metal video. It's very bright.
It is, yeah.
Video, while looking dark at the same time.
Yeah, the lighting's really good.
But yeah, for Animal, that one was Philly. We shot that in a An old house built by a guy that moved from Japan to the States.
Oh, okay.
That he wanted to sort of mimic what one he grew up in, I believe it was,
Oh.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And then people acquired that house from this gentleman who before.
I'm not sure if he was an architect or something, but
yeah,
something along the lines of that.
Damn.
And it's been used in a lot of movies. I actually think I saw it in the latest Cobra Kai season.
Really? I've been meaning to watch that.
So it's very popular for filming.
Yeah.
But we shot there, and parts of it were also shot in Florida.
Oh,
the actors.
Oh, wow. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, the actors and all that stuff, I was very surprised by it too. I was like, holy shit, you guys like really went in on this video.
Yeah, we wanted to definitely go a little over the top because we hadn't had like a full produced music video before as a band.
No.
So
yeah, you just wanted to go in.
Yeah, go in on that one for sure.
No, you guys fucking nailed it. Whose idea was it for Animals, at least, for all of that?
So I kind of gave Joey the concept for the video, but he just took it his own direction. That was more what we wanted. So he sort of came up with the whole script and the fight choreography, all that stuff. Well, he didn't come up with the choreography, but he sort of had the idea of where he wanted the fights to be.
Oh shit! Okay,
stuff like that. So hired amazing talented actors.
That's rad. Yeah, no.
That so
yeah, that video turned out fucking amazing. I was blown away by it. We had a question in the chat. What's your favorite track off the record, Kyle?
I'm gonna go with Animal.
Animal. What about you, Liam? Is it hard?
Dude, honestly, it's a tie between Vengeance, Foe of the Inhuman, and Prophecy of the Falcon.
Prophecy, yeah. Those are great songs. Animal's fucking fantastic. I mean, the whole record just bangers. I remember like a while ago, you guys just telling me like, you know, you really try to see like what everyone likes about the band's music, like your fans, like what they really love about it, and you try to just write stuff like that. You know, just like what's gonna appeal to everyone, and just like make it a banger ass song. Every song. I feel like every song on this record could be a single.
Yeah, thank you, man.
I feel that, yeah.
I think we tried to.
It's nuts.
Yeah, I think we tried to do that.
It's hard to find bands that like have like a full record of like songs that are just like every single song is so fucking good that it could be a single.
Thank you.
Yeah, I definitely fucking love it. Let's see, what do we got next? Animal? Oh fuck yes, I love this video.
Speaking of,
let's see, what's that?
Animal.
Oh, speaking of, yeah. Let's go at it. Oh, there's Brad.
I'll be right back.
Go for it. I didn't see you, Brad. I'm sorry. Hi, Brad. Oh shit, what's up, Dom? Thanks for the raid. that was Animal. I love that song. Everything behind it. I mean, the video.
I love that music video.
Yeah, the music video is honestly incredible. I feel like that music video blew a lot of people away, or just didn't expect something like that, because you really don't see bands like in your genre that put that much work into a music video like that, with all the actors and everything in it is insane.
Yeah, it came together really cohesively.
Was it like how long did it take for that to turn around to get like finished? You would say
there's a lot of issues getting us out to the States.
Oh yeah,
for a while, so sort of got pushed back a few times.
Gotcha.
To do the performance aspect, but I think he did the actual story parts fairly quickly. Within a few days on his end. He had done all the. He sort of had everything mapped out. He was just had to fill in the blanks with the actual performance shots. So,
yeah.
As far as that, it took a couple of months, I think, in total, but it probably could have been quicker had we been able to travel
easier. Yeah.
Pandemic made things difficult for sure.
Yeah. Was that just how? Yeah. So, speaking of that, real quick, how the heck did you get here? Like during all that?
Business travel is allowed.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is business.
And you had to like prove, obviously, right? Show them like this is like what we do for a living.
Yeah, we had to tell them that we were traveling to do music videos that we had booked and all that kind of stuff. But it wasn't too. I thought they would be asking us a million questions, but it was pretty easy and straightforward.
Oh, that's good.
As long as we had that actual reason to
do it. And like the proof.
So,
and just show them proof of it all.
I mean, they were asking if we were going to go play shows, and this was like November. And we're like, has a show been played anywhere in like the last 6 months?
Have you heard of a concert or anything going on anywhere?
Because maybe in Florida.
True, actually. But no, I don't even think, they weren't yet. But even so, that's funny. I guess they just got
probably not that time.
Yeah, not November, right?
No.
Had a good question in chat from Dom. How did all of you guys meet? Because this kind of goes. Because this goes back, right? I remember some of this, but I mean,
so Leo, the guitarist and producer and writer of the band, not to be confused with Liam, all the time.
Yeah, sometimes I'll like when we started this episode, I was like Kyle and Liam, and like I was like, say Liam, don't say Leo, don't mix it up.
Sorry, make it hard for everyone.
Yeah,
it's all right.
So we used to be in this band called the After Image, and at the time we were trying to look to revamp that band's lineup, and Leo actually had asked if he could be a part of that band, and I said, let's make it work, let's figure it out. And he wanted to move back from the States to Canada because he was originally a Canadian, but he moved to the US. Right. His family moved out there.
Yeah.
So we lived together for about a year, and all we did was make music together, and kind of realized that Leo and I had something that was awesome and we could work really well together. Mm-hmm. And so we sort of made music on and off since that point. And basically the After Image wasn't really working out.
Yeah.
But in between the end of the After Image and sort of us going to we got lucky enough to go to Japan. Before that, I asked Liam to join the band because we were trying to sort of revamp the After Image for a new record that we put out that was called Eve at the time. Yeah. And we're trying to make that a real thing again. Mm-hmm. Didn't really work out. And in between that and the end of the After Image, we wrote The Interstice. And it was just meant to be a fun record, not something that we thought was going to really get out to many ears, and just something we could just show our friends, and we made something stupid heavy, and that was it. And that was the idea. It was supposed to be a stupid heavy record.
Yeah, I remember that was telling me back then.
And yeah,
so funny.
And then all of a sudden, then we're getting label offers and managers hitting us up and stuff like that. And I was like, okay,
maybe we should do something with that.
Yeah, and I think I came to this realization recently when we were sort of recapping the record on our live stream that we did
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the launch, was that I think the reason why this band, it's more than just the change in genre and the timing. I think it's also because the Afterimage wasn't fun anymore. We
Yeah, it
weren't
wasn't
having
fun to you
fun
guys.
making that music,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't a natural thing anymore. But we were actually having fun making Boss,
Yeah.
and you can hear it, I think, on that EP.
Oh yeah,
It's
you
definitely
could
not
definitely.
fleshed out, but it was a nice start. So I think that's why it wasn't working for the Afterimage. So
Yeah.
that ultimately is where things need to be based in, is having fun and having a good time making music. And then
Mm-hmm.
of course, tailoring the music for the time a little bit in some ways, but also creating something you had fun and you are proud of creating. So
Yeah.
that's ultimately where you want to stand, I think.
Yeah. I think you guys nailed it. I mean, I remember when Eric, R.I.P. Eric Lindmark, showed me the band.
Yeah,
He was the one. Yeah, he was the one that showed me Brand, and I was like, "Who is this band?" His artwork's crazy. I'm like, "What is this?" And I heard it, and I was like, "Whoa, wow, this is sick. Yeah, sign this shit." I'm like, definitely. But I was like so taken back by him. I think, did he hit you guys up or did you hit him up? I forget which way it was.
So I think he had talked to Jamie and said that he wanted us, as far as I know.
Okay.
And then so Jamie had some conversations with us, and we sort of came to an agreement, and we were a part of Unique Leader, and we re-released the Interstice.
Yeah, you re-released it
in October. I think it originally came out in May of that year.
That's right. I remember now. Yep.
So that's why we were giving away some old school versions of that we still had around. But yeah, so that happened, and then we did God Hand, and then now we're here.
Yeah, I mean, going fucking independent. I mean, what made you guys want to do that? Were you guys just like feeling comfortable with, like, obviously you knew all the costs, everything that would have to go into it all, right? So were you like feeling comfortable with everything at that moment, like being like, okay, we can probably just do this on our own. Let's give it a shot and see how it goes.
I think that's always sort of how we've handled things, is, we're seeing people in the industry doing certain things and learning as we tour other bands, and sort of looking at patterns in marketing and things like that. And we're like, okay, let's try and figure this out. And sometimes it's harder than some things are harder than others to figure out, but you figure them out eventually.
Yeah.
So, and we were, and better than anybody, but for those who are watching this, the band has been pretty DIY from the get-go. We've always handled our own production. We've handled art direction, minus our album art. I can't take credit for that. We've always been pretty self-sufficient, and we've been saving money from day one.
Yeah, but
so that was a huge help.
Yeah,
just to be able to get the launch go.
Just being smart with your money, man. And just like learning everything and learning, how it all works. I mean, plus it wasn't like this was a new band for you guys. I mean, it's a new band for you guys, but it wasn't like it was your first band,
Oh yeah, and you learned from
so much, before
the mistakes of the past.
The mistakes of the past. Yeah. So
scars of the past.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let me turn this off. There we go. But no, that's rad, man. I mean, you guys, I always told you before, I was like, it's really awesome to see how hardworking the band is and how much. I mean, I remember when you had a conversation with one manager who's a friend of mine, and I remember afterwards he hit me up. He's like, yeah, they don't need a manager. Or like they got this right now. He was just like, they're really cool dudes, like great fucking band. He was just like, yeah, I don't know what I could do. He's like, they pretty much got it down. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm like, it's cool, it's really fucking great to see.
Yeah, I think many bands, they maybe don't want to do that, cover the business side and stuff, and that's fine.
Yeah,
many
it's cool.
bands just want to be musicians, and that's okay, because sometimes that might take away from the art itself, and the writing. Yeah,
some
so
people
I
just
think
want someone else to handle it, and some people can handle it all.
Yeah, and that's totally fine for us. We really like to be. We get off on the business side too. So.
Yeah, no, it's great. Fuck yes. Let's go into the next one. Let's go into Altered Eyes. Where's that one at? Let's see. Here it is.
The Red Boy.
Oh yeah, before we start, this is who did this video? Was it Tony, right? From Abiotic?
Yeah. Yep, the drummer of Abiotic, super, super talented dude. He
really
went all
is.
out on this video.
Dude, blew my mind. Like,
he put this together in a month.
Wow.
That's insane.
That is insane. I learned about him. I did a Abiotic listening party, like, I don't know, a few weeks ago, like a month ago. And that's when I learned that he did like their videos, and then he did this video. But someone in chat was like, didn't he do the Brand of Sacrifice video? And I was like, you did the Brand Sacrifice video? He's like, yeah. I'm like, who the fuck are you? How do we like not meet before?
He's a beast on the kit and a beast on the graphics, dude, on the 3D.
Yeah, on the 3D, dude. He's fucking gnarly. Let's check it out. Here's Altered Eyes, everybody. That was fucking Altered Eyes. God damn, that ending is ridiculous. As Hardcore Keem would say. Kyle, you are OP. I love Hardcore Game. He's
great guy.
He's my favorite.
Excellent dude.
Excellent dude. When it comes to like I guess the lyric writing for the band, who's the brains behind all that?
Oh, that's myself.
That's just you?
Yeah. So I just handle all the vocals and all the lyrics for the most part. I think in this album, Leo kind of put together some of the melodies for the vocals that were there.
Yeah.
But I wrote the one that Jamie did.
Oh, okay. That's rad. That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. What's your let's see, what are some of your guys like? We got another question, like what's your guys like inspirations, like music inspirations? You think when it comes to like this band, like what inspired you guys to write music like this?
I'd say video game soundtracks like Halo, Doom.
Oh shit, okay.
Skyrim.
These are good ones.
As far as like the electronics go and the synths and orchestration and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely some Viljarda in there, that especially here later in the record.
Yeah. That's definitely some
like
Viljarda.
More of their dark side, the groovy dark side.
Yeah.
Speed, I'd say Beneath the Massacre would be in there.
Yeah, I feel like you guys are up there with them on the speed part.
And definitely Despised Icon. I think Liam would agree with that one.
Yes.
Yes, Despised Icon.
Just a lot of things, and some of them we take them from different genres too. Like, to be honest, a lot of the vocal patterns that I came up with sort of were inspired by a lot of hip hop I was listening to. I was listening to like a lot of 2000s hip hop at the time. So it's especially the Demon King chorus. That's why it's so bouncy, and so it gives it sort of a new metal feel, but it was actually inspired from hip hop, which I guess it goes hand in hand with new metal anyway. So
yeah, no, it definitely does. I do agree. That's right.
Yeah, as far as other influences, I don't know. There's a lot of other ones from all over the place. The metal, I think we definitely had some Lamb of God in there.
Oh yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah, it's and then of course like the OG deathcore bands, your OG Carnifex. There's definitely a little bit hint of the classic deathcore sound in a way as well. So
that's right. We had a good question in here too. Do you think Brand of Sacrifice will stay Berserk themed, or do you think you'll eventually go to some more real life stuff?
I think we're actually going to move to more real life stuff.
Really?
But it's still going to be dark.
Yeah.
And it's still, I think there's a plan. There's a master plan. We can't say too much about it yet. But
that's fine.
A lot of things are going to tie in together.
Oh, wow.
And it'll still pay homage to what we've done.
That's rad. I'm definitely stoked here. Because before this, you were saying you guys are writing new stuff. I mean, I feel like you guys are always writing. Has that always been the band since day one? Have you guys always been that way? Just like really just
that's like
continuing.
One of the perks of Leo not touring.
Yeah.
Usually is that he can stay home and fucking like kill it and just pump out songs.
Yeah. Keep his ass at home
while we're on the road. Because I don't know how bands, I'm sure a lot of bands write when they're on the road, but
oh yeah,
kind of hard for us.
I feel like it can be hard. I guess, I mean, everyone's different, you know. Some people can do everything on the road. I mean, I'm sure there's been plenty of bands that have written an entire record over a course of a tour. You know. Brad said he knows the master plan, but he won't say. I'm going to get it out of you, Brad. Awesome. Let's go into the next one, which is Prophecy of the Falcon. This is the one with Frankie from Amir. Where is it? Here we go. Jesus Christ. That song's
the end's wild.
Yeah, that one's God. That song is fucking ridiculous. What was I gonna ask? When it comes to like the artwork for the band, who like especially the album artwork, who's done it? Who's the person behind all of it? Because I don't think I ever asked you guys that question.
Yeah, so for this release, it was Pedro Sena, or Lordigan, he goes by.
Lordigan. Okay.
We actually had a little segment on our live stream with him breaking down how he comes up with the concepts for the artwork, which was pretty cool.
Oh damn! I got to go back to that. Yeah.
And our EP was Mark Cooper, which he handles a lot of the Rings of Saturn artwork as well.
All that.
So
that's fucking
super
rad.
talented artist.
That is fucking rad. So let's talk about Brad for a second. How did Brad get in the mix with working with you guys with like the marketing aspect? When did that like click? Like, hey, Brad, you're doing this for us now, or you're gonna help us do this.
I can't remember the exact time, but I knew pretty much since the first day of that Shadow of Intent tour when he was with us that I wanted him involved with the band and really involved with the band because he's got an absolutely incredible work ethic. He's got a lot of knowledge of the music and the scene and people involved in it, and he has a lot to bring to the table, whether it's marketing, whether it's on the road, on the ground help. So he's just an absolute asset and just a great person with who's very kind and really cares. And you can't teach that level of devotion to somebody. So to me, I knew that I wanted him a part of the team, and that was pretty much final. And I told Leo that like he's got to be a part of this band essentially, and I consider him an additional member.
Yeah, he is, dude. He's Brad's something, dude. He's a unique guy, but he in a really good way. I mean, the dude's one of the most hardworking guys I think I've met, and I think he's been crushing it for you guys. I think it was a smart move to make him a member.
Yeah, he's been killing it.
I got a good question here. Are all the artwork for your guys' releases, are they interconnected in some sort of way?
Yeah, they are. So the first EP is sort of the universe that we that bleak kind of cold winter atmosphere, sort of the universe I wanted to base things in. And basically God Hand is sort of when hell comes to pass, essentially. And then I don't want to get too much into it because it's going to go further soon. We have a lot of new ideas, but basically the Lifeblood is a more positive take. So I think God Hand was a darker record thematically, while it's still heavy and bleak and dark with Lifeblood. It comes to sort of a more positive end, and you can see that with the sort of angelic woman ascending, and the demon sort of descending into the ground and getting pulled back into the earth. So but there's going to be a lot more coming with that.
Fuck yeah. I'm stoked to see it all, how it all evolves. All right, let's see. We got Perfect World next. Where is that song? There you are. Oh yeah, this is like kind of like, we'll go from this to Mortal Vessel. In the meantime, I'm going to take a bathroom break real quick. Drinking too much water. Just in time.
Good timing, man.
I think I timed that well using like the interlude. All right, let's go right into Mortal Vessel. This one features Ben from Shadow of Intent. What a perfect song to have Ben on.
Yeah.
Dude, he is
so nicely.
He is
slayed that part.
Yeah, he really fucking did, man. It's insane. You know, like I never talked to him before until I had him on for episode, and he is the chillest dude I think I've ever met. Like,
yeah.
You know, for a vocalist, like he's the most laid back guy ever, and it blows my mind. And then he'll stream that game Arma,
Yeah.
right? And
Military shooter.
yeah, and he's so into. I love it, and I just sit there and just like watch him play. I'm like, this is great. He's the most like chill fucking dude, and one of the best fucking like honestly like heavy metal bands out there right now. Like he's shout out to 10, sure. Bro. Like they are like, I think they blew away a lot of people. But anyway, how did you guys pick which songs to have these guest vocalists in? What did you just like feel like, okay, this would be a really good spot for this person?
Actually, a lot of the sections that have the guest vocalist, we wrote specifically for that vocalist.
Oh, interesting.
So,
okay.
Except for that one, that was actually written for a different vocalist, but it didn't pan out.
Oh, okay.
But it didn't matter because Ben picked it up and destroyed it.
Yeah, he completely destroyed it, dude.
But for the most part, especially Eric's part, specifically, it was handcrafted, and I sort of gave him an outline that was to suit his strong suits as a vocalist. And
oh wow,
he added extra things that I didn't expect, and it was awesome.
That's so sick.
And so we pretty much crafted most of the parts specifically for those vocalists.
That's rad. I mean, that's a great way to go about it. I wonder if like other bands do it that way. Do you know? I don't think I've ever asked like a band that, like if they like craft.
Maybe.
I feel like probably some. I feel like Signs of the Swarm did on their latest song collection. I feel like they definitely did. You could tell.
It definitely sounds like it.
Yeah, like
I think it probably depends on the level of the band too.
I'm
sure, like
true.
The average local band isn't like, I wrote this for Tim Lambesis.
Yeah, or somebody like specific. Yeah, no, you're not wrong about that at all. We got Charlie, who's your PR person in the chat, right?
Yes,
Bees'
Charlie
wife.
Absolutely did an incredible job. We can't thank her enough. She handles our PR, and we're so happy to have her part of the team, and we want to continue that have her part of the boss team. We're super excited about it.
Yeah, I could tell she loves the fucking band, which is rad.
We love Charlie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she doesn't work, it's like me, like I'm not going to book a band that I don't like, I'm not 100% into. Like when you're 100% into a fucking band, you're going to do that work, I remember when I think it was you guys or Bryce told me, it was like you guys hired them or hired Charlie in the company she works for. What is it called? Costa Nostra? Am I saying that correct?
Costa Nostra.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. For PR, and I was like, dude, holy shit. That's huge.
It's awesome because she's really open to ideas we have, and then she adds her expertise and takes them to the next level in ways that we never would have thought of.
Yep.
So it's such an asset to have her part of the team from that respect, and she's just so great at what she does. And I think it's very important to have good PR and good press.
I agree.
I think a lot of bands, even independent bands, they're missing that piece of the puzzle. And that helps elevate things to the next level, in my opinion. So
yeah, definitely having, saving up the funds for a solid publicist is the way to go for a band that's independent. Oh, yeah.
And even because a lot of times bands that are on labels, they might just have sort of different types of publicists with sort of standard packages.
Yeah.
I like the fact that we were able to go in deep with her, and she's very happy to accommodate us in that respect. So it's great.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, Brad said she was a little apprehensive about working with a deathcore band, but I hopped on a call and she was like, yo, sounds like I can do this with y'all. And she did. Maybe not apprehensive, but she was a little worried, which I can understand sometimes. But then I'm sure when she heard the record, she was like, oh, fuck, this is different. This is not, because to me, when I listen to the record, I don't categorize the band as the deathcore band. I really don't. Because, I mean, for me at least, personally, when I think of deathcore, I mean, I guess it's just like this is like what deathcore is evolving into, I guess. So you could still call it that. But whenever I think of like deathcore, I always just go back to the OGs,
Oh yeah, me too.
Right? Yeah.
I think
I just like when someone says deathcore, I just think Suicide Silence, Carnifex, Oceano,
Oh, for sure. I think for us, deathcore is not a dirty word, and to some people it still is.
Yeah,
Perhaps
I never thought it was.
especially some of the gatekeepers and some of the old metalheads that are been in it a long time. But that said, I'd like to say that we're trying to move to just be a band that you call a metal band. That's hard to categorize. I think that's the direction that we're going.
Yeah, just I feel like you guys are just, I don't know, extreme metal.
Yeah,
just to put it simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna. We don't have to like mesh different subgenres together. I feel like,
and I think at the end of the day, people want to make things simple. There's definitely genre nerds out there, and I could definitely go down that road too,
for sure,
knowing all the genres. But
yeah,
I think at the end of the day, keep it plain and simple.
Exactly. That's why, like, when people are like, "What kind of music?" I'm like, "It's just extreme, dude. It's metal, and it's really fucking in your face. It's extreme metal." To put it simple.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. But anyway, let's get into the next one, which this is the one with Eric from I Prevail, Foe of the Inhuman. This song is so fucking dope. Where are you at? Where are you? There you are. Let's do it. I am the foe. I am the foe of the inhuman. I am the That song. Yeah, that song is probably up there, my top song on the record.
It's so sick.
It's every time I hear it, I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, guys. That's a banger. Do you think you guys are going to do any more music videos for the record, or is it going to be too much of a fucking hassle?
Has
that come?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
No comment, Daniel. DeFonce.
Such a serious question. I feel like it'd just be kind of a pain in the ass right now.
Lighten up with the personal questions here.
God, man. Do we have to answer these? Well, I hope so. That would be a great song to do a fucking video for right there. My opinion.
Yeah.
That would be a fun one, honestly. But let's get into it. Let's go into the next one. Vengeance with fucking Jamie Graham. Where is this song? Vengeance. It's probably right in front of my face. Yep, right there. Let's do it. That was sick. That was honestly a really good song to have Jamie on too.
Yeah, it's definitely the
You
most
know,
metalcore song on the album, I'd say.
it is. And Marcus Wayfarer in the chat said the chorus gives me Northlane vibes a bit, which I do.
Cool.
I hear some Northlane in that
I
song.
can hear that.
Yeah, definitely Jamie. That was a great part or great song for Jamie to be a part of.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember when you sent us the videos of him doing it, and we
Oh.
were just so blown away.
Yeah.
It was he's an incredible vocalist.
Dude, he fucking is. Oh damn, Brad, you toured with him in 2013, Northlane? Dude, I remember seeing Northlane when they first came to the States. It was with Veil of Maya. It was the Veil of Maya. Valjarta was on that tour too.
Oh, and Structures as well.
Structure, dude. Oh my god, what a fucking lineup!
I saw that show.
Did you, dude?
Yeah,
man.
that was what introduced me to Northlane actually.
Yeah,
2013.
Yeah, I found out about Northlane like a couple years prior to that, and I remember I was working with that label Media Scare Records in LA, and I showed the dude from Media Scare the band, and I was like, "Yo, this fucking band right here, this band is it." And he was like not that into it. I'm like, "You're fucking stupid." now you see him. You're like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, this band is fucking it right here. But no, it's a great song, man. But let's get into the next one. I'm stoked to hear fucking Tyler again. I love Tyler Shelton. He is the fucking homie. This is Ruin. You could tell this is a song for Tyler. I fucking love Tyler.
a little heavy.
It's a little. It could have been heavier, but I understand why you didn't go as heavy as you should have. I'm kidding. When you hit up Tyler for this, was he stoked about it? I hope so. I love Tyler.
Yeah, that one I wrote that specifically with his moose vocals in mind. I like tried to Yeah, I tried to like mimic it a little bit, couldn't do it. But he knew exactly what I was trying to go for.
Oh, you were trying to mimic it?
Yeah, I always send like an outline of what I want exactly in as far as tones go, and then they're welcome to change it too. But
yeah, just to like give them an idea, like what you're thinking.
Yeah,
right.
And he absolutely slayed that. And he actually added some squeals to it.
I know.
Surprisingly, he never does that in Traders.
In Traders now.
So that was pretty sick. I like that.
He was probably like, he hears you doing it, so he's like, well, I guess I should bust him out on this. It doesn't really make sense with Traders.
Yeah, it was super cool that he did that.
That's fun.
Everybody sort of adapted to that as well.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, I mean the lineup of guest vocalists you guys got for this record is fucking perfect. Do you think like future brand records or singles, EPs, whatever in the future you'll still continue to have different guest vocalists once in a while, if it makes sense?
I think so, but there will probably be no more deathcore vocalists.
Ooh.
And no more.
Really,
it's going to be very different guest vocalists moving forward.
Okay, I like this. I'm definitely curious to like.
Got lots of ideas.
Yeah, man. I just, you guys are like one of the just one of the most interesting, I guess you could say, deathcore bands out today. Newer, I'm just gonna say extreme heavy metal bands out today. Like it's hard to like compare the band to like another band in this world that we're in, right? So I really hope I've said it before to people, like I really hope these like larger bands, like as in when I say like large bands, I mean bands like Slipknot size, Lamb of God, Gojira, really when touring starts coming back full force, they really start bringing out younger bands like you guys, like Shadow of Intent and stuff like that, because I feel like, we all know that Slipknot, excuse me, Lamb of God, Gojira, and all that, Korn, and all, they're not going to tour forever. Mm-hmm. And we need the next generation of headlining bands, like big headlining bands.
It was actually pretty cool for that.
What's it?
Linkin Park.
Yeah, I know.
They brought out like Of Mice and Men and like a lot of metalcore bands that might have been sort of transitioning to the rock side of things.
The rock side of things, yeah.
They definitely brought out a lot of young bands.
It's rad.
So I think it's definitely a possibility in the future.
Yeah. Because I always think about like when Slipknot and all these bands just like stop touring, who's like, as far as metal goes, who are they gonna like fill these rooms, those big rooms, or
it's a good question.
Arenas in a sense, but it's like,
yeah,
we can't have metal die off. Slayer already stopped touring. Slipknot, I mean, they probably have a few more years in them touring wise. Same with Korn, Lamb of God, and stuff. So it's like, to me, I'm just like, man, I really hope we see more of these like bigger bands taking out the young guns and start building them up, getting like Brand of Sacrifice, Shadow of Intent, Signs of the Swarm, getting all these bands in front of this whole crowd that probably has no fucking idea who you guys are. I feel like so many people miss out on good music because they don't really like dig for it, which you don't really have to dig far. It's like really just in front of your face. But
no, you don't, especially with things like algorithms and whatnot these days.
That's what I'm saying.
And
it's cool.
Bands.
Yeah, and it's cool to see Knotfest have like this website now to where they're like showing love to like these smaller underground bands.
Certainly.
You know, I didn't really expect. I had, it kind of came out of nowhere where Knotfest was like became this like news outlet now. And it's really
even
it's cool.
I was gonna say, Clown from Slipknot, his podcast, he had me on there. He's had a bunch of vocalists of Ginger was on there. Beartooth, Caleb from Beartooth.
Yeah, these are all.
You're definitely shouting out to the newer generation of metal bands. Not saying that we're on the level of Ginger or anything like that.
No, yeah,
it's really cool that
but it's cool,
he
man.
thought to have us on there. So
yeah, no, that is rad that he's doing that. But anyway, let's get into the next one. Corridor of Dreams. Did I say that word right? I may have.
Yeah,
I did.
This one should go into Lifeblood.
Lifeblood, right?
Go right just connect them together.
Okay, let's see. How about I do?
They're meant to go together.
Yeah. How about I open that up? And then. Wait, is there a Lifeblood video?
There is. It might have a
different... Oh, it's right here. Yeah, what am I
talking
about? Yeah. I'm just going to open it up in tabs so I can just go right into the next. All right, let's do it. There's the kitty. What a great way to end the fucking record, man. Banger of a song. Dude, the record is incredible. I'm so happy you guys are getting the attention you deserve. You know, just seeing over the years how hard working the band is, and honestly just how grateful you guys are always about everything. It's really awesome, you know. Seeing everyone just show the band so much love with this record, and I just think it's just gonna take off from here, dude.
I was just thinking the other day, it's gonna be hard to start picking like live sets now because we got this album to incorporate, because we've got so many singles we all love, and
yeah.
When we ask the fans and supporters, they all seem to have a different answer for what their favorite song is, which is always fantastic to hear, right?
Well, yeah, of course, right?
So it's going to be nice to start playing these songs for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely will be. It's going to be hard to like choose. I feel like you'll be able to definitely, I mean, you just have so many great songs to pick from.
Especially if it's maybe one tour is a heavier tour than,
it's like,
you know, it's a Slaughter compared to whatever other kind of tour.
Yeah,
you know,
more metalcore. Like, yeah, say if you're going out with like Fifth or a King, for example.
Exactly, that tour that we could have done.
Or you're going out with fucking, you know, Summer Slaughter with Cattle to Cap.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Shout outs to Tristan.
Yes, Tristan's in the chat. How you doing, man? Thank you for that sub. I appreciate that. Steph asked, for the Brand of Sacrifice guys, how do you start to write an interlude song like Corridors? Is it with the following song in mind?
I think Corridor was written before Lifeblood, actually.
Was it?
Happened
Yeah.
to fit. I wish that was more interesting than that, but it just happened to fit with Lifeblood.
Yeah.
Leo can adapt to anything. So
I think those were written. Those are two of the first tracks that were actually written very early. Because we had written a bunch of other songs with a different style, and we sort of felt that wasn't the direction we wanted to go. So we took some of the riffs from those old songs and sort of rewrote them to what you hear now.
That's rad.
So we had a different song that was Demon King was almost a completely different song before, but we kept some of the elements of that song.
Shit.
Yeah.
Were there any songs that didn't make it on the record?
Yeah, there was one that actually Liam had started helped me write some of the vocals for.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
that one didn't make the cut.
No.
But yeah, and I think it was for good reason, because we replaced it with Lifeblood.
Oh,
yeah.
No shit.
So
do you think that song would ever see the light of day? Like, would you ever show it to everybody? Or is that just
maybe down the line, but I think
we
have a different direction not a different direction, but where we want to go is different from what that song was.
Word.
Yeah.
That's rad. Just found out about this band this year. Damn, these guys are heavy. Yes, they are, Spaz. I feel like a lot of people are just finding out about the band from this record.
I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen a lot of comments from people saying that?
Yeah, a lot of people they've seen the name, but they just never really listened to us.
Yeah. And then now they finally have.
And that's awesome to hear. We actually, because there was so much conversation on Twitter, I didn't know this, but there's actually a Billboard chart for Twitter discussion.
Wait, what do you mean?
So Billboard measures how much people talk about a record, and you can chart for how much buzz you actually have on social media.
Is that something new that they're doing, or has that been a thing for a little while?
I think it's been a thing for a little bit, but let me tell you exactly what that chart is called.
What? That's wild.
Can't think.
We kept it a secret.
Brad said it used. Yeah. Brad said it used to have a different name.
It's called. Nope, it's not there. It's called Emerging Artists. That's the chart. So specifically social media engagement.
Yeah, emerging. You said emerging artists. Emerging artists.
Yeah,
I gotta look that
up. We charted
up.
number 15 on that, which is
wow,
pretty crazy to think about for a extreme metal band.
Yeah, he said the band charted above Nothing Nowhere. Wow. Oh, I guess he said it started in like 2013 or 14. Wow, no shit. There's so many different charts.
Yeah, there's that's one thing we've been navigating. It's
confusing.
SoundScan Nielsen charts.
Yes.
Which technically Billboard owns SoundScan Nielsen, but
yeah, it's like the
Billboard magazine only publishes specific charts. So sometimes you'll see people will post a graphic and say Billboard, but when you go and look on the Billboard site, which has a paywall,
yeah, I know.
But if you have access to it, you can actually check which charts are there, and the Billboard charts have different names than the Nielsen charts do. So, but sometimes those won't apply. So
they won't.
So apply. I find it interesting because sometimes you'll see a graphic that says Billboard, but people won't actually appear on Billboard. They'll only appear on the Nielsen charts, which are only available on the back end if you have a SoundScan Nielsen account. So,
oh my god,
it's kind of convoluted and crazy, but that's the way it actually works.
It's bizarre. So man. Yeah. So that was probably confusing.
So that's
figure it all out, right? Yeah.
So when we posted our graphic, it's got Nielsen charts and it's got specifically outlined Billboard charts because those are the ones that the public can access.
Gotcha.
Or the magazine. Yeah.
So you want to kind of show those off more so?
Yeah, I think they're all valid. I just think there's some. I don't want to say they're a little more valid being in the magazine, but it's kind of nice to see those ones
being more public
on there.
Yeah,
more public.
Yeah, having it be more public. That's fucking awesome, man. Hell yeah. Well, I'm stoked for you guys. Really excited to see the future of the band and what comes of it, with more so like touring and what tours you guys get on. And just everything from here on out, honestly. Just new music. And yeah, I mean, you guys are always fucking writing, so I'm stoked to fucking hear it. And I'm sure everybody else is.
We're looking forward to the next step. We're always trying
the next chapter of brand.
Take people for a ride and give them something they didn't expect.
Yes. Hell yeah, man. All right. Well, thank you so much for doing this today with me. It's been a blast, guys. You're always all about doing stuff like this, which I think is great. I think more bands need to be. But yeah, and I'm sure I'll have you guys on again for something else.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, man. Let's go raid someone. Bees is on. So I think that makes the most sense. I feel like that makes the most sense here for us to go raid Bees from Mosh Talks. He's streaming right now. So everybody, thank you for hanging out today. My next episode for the podcast is on Tuesday. It's my 50th episode, and it's going to be with Alex and Eric from Despised Icon. So definitely be here for that. The info is down below. Set your reminders. Don't fucking miss it. We're also going to be doing a giveaway, and we're going to give away a Despised Icon Purgatory vinyl and a Purgatory t-shirt. So we're going to pick one lucky winner during the stream to win this package from the guys. So please be here for it. Right now we're going to go raid Bees from Mosh Talks. Brand, thank you guys. Kyle and Liam, really appreciate it. And
thank you, bro.
You guys have a good rest of your weekend. Let's go raid them.
You too.
Later, everyone. All right, there we go.
Yeah, so Rise Against did a one.